Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Today, we got the tournament dispute that everybody's talking about, right? And guys, let me tell you, you guys always ask me how to support the channel. And of course, we don't do Patreons over here. So, what I do ask of you, besides subscribing and liking the videos, of course, is to submit ideas. And this idea actually came from Cymax over on Reddit. He hit me up there, but I'm also on Twitter. You can leave comments on YouTube, however you like. And this is a great topic. And let's get into it here. And first, let me start off by saying that this is not financial advice or legal advice. I also have to disclose that I am a Nintendo stockholder, a proud Nintendo stockholder, right? And I also own Sony and Microsoft. But here I'm going to start with a story that my mom used to tell me. There was a frog sitting in a pond, and a scorpion came over and said, "Hey, can you give me a ride to the other side?" And the frog said, "Hell no, you're going to sting me." And the scorpion said, "Well, why'd I do that? We'd both drown." He goes, "That makes sense. Well, I still need to get to the other side anyway, so I'll take you along." So right in the middle of the swim, the scorpion stings him, and they're both drowning. And the frog said, "Why did you do that?" The scorpion said, "I'm a scorpion. That's what I do." Guys, the sooner you realize this, the sooner you come into financial maturity, the better off you're going to be. Businesses have only one purpose, and that is to make money. That's it. It's not to make you feel good. It's not to entertain you. It's not to coddle you. It's not to fight for social justice. Nope. Let me pop your bubble. It's about making money, right? And if you come to a business, and we see it all the time, you come to a business and say, "Hey, I'm a fan. Can I do X, Y, or Z? Can I promote your business for free?" What do you think they're going to say? They're going to say, "Yes. Hell yes. That's free advertising," right? In the case of Smash World Tour, they did something that people do in a smaller scale. For example, everything goes back to the Amico, right? The Amico fans were putting on events for the company while they were paying people hundreds of thousands of dollars for the same thing. And, those people never did anything, but never put those kind of events on for them. And in this case, you have Smash World Tour making a tournament, non-official tournament for years, and, really helping the brand, getting the fans excited, doing free promotion. What do you get with a video game? Now, we're going to get into the weeds here because this is really important. You get a personal license to play a video game. It's not a commercial license. None of the video games that I own, and I have over 10,000 video games, are commercial licenses for me to play the game anywhere and charge people money. They're for my personal use at home, right? If you guys remember, Nintendo was enforcing that, a couple of years, maybe 2016, 2017, when they were closing down bars where people were charging to play Nintendo 64s and Super Nintendos on screens. It's the same type of thing here. If you are going to engage in free promotion for a company, you have to make sure that you have some sort of agreement, a commercial agreement, even if you're doing it for free. Whenever you're interacting with a company, you are in business. Even if you think you're not, you are. If you just go to a company and start talking about them, you're doing free promotion. If you're doing a tournament, right, with prizes, you need a commercial license. That is commerce, guys. And that's just a basic concept. If you have say 2,000 people enter a contest at $50, you have $100,000. Do you think companies are just going to go, "Oh yeah, go ahead and keep all that money"? No. You need to protect yourself. If you're going to go through all that work, right? If you're going to go through all that work, make sure that you have some sort of license and or agreement. Again, not financial or legal advice. You need to seek the help of a professional. But if you're going that far, that's what you need to do. And a lot of these, tournaments are usually set up by businesses and things like that, and they eventually grow. So what happens now, right? You grow the business as Smash World Tour did. You grow the business, and now you have a money-making entity. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars worth in prizes. So now you have somebody else enters the scene, right? And this would happen in any venture, guys. Dr. Allen from Panda, who recently stepped down because of, you know, how he tried to muscle out a Smash World Tour. He comes in and looks at this and goes, hey, wait a minute, these guys are making money. Let me come in here, talk to Nintendo and see if I can become the official or an official, right? Because licenses don't have to be exclusive. An official and get a license here, right? And that's what he did. And of course, businesses are cutthroat. And what do, they look at Smash Ultimate or Smash World Tour and say, hey, wait a minute, these guys aren't following all the regulations that you gave us in this contract that we paid you, X amount of money for. How come they can do it and we can't? Now, Nintendo could have said, well, they have a prior license, this and that and the other, but they didn't, right? They didn't. They sided with their customer. Guys, I know you hate to hear this, right? But I'm just telling you how it is. I'm telling you what you need to know, not what you want to hear. This is why you need to have professional advice, right? This is why you hire a lawyer. This is why you want, if you engage in this type of work where you're handling hundreds of thousands of dollars, you have to be ready for these things to happen because you are in business. It doesn't matter how big of a fan you are, right? Even if you have, even if you charge $25 for a a 2,000 person tournament, you're still talking about $50,000 just for entry fees. And you're not even talking about snacks or anything like that. You can generate a lot of money with these ventures. So guys, be ready. This is mistakes from people that don't know business, that engage in things that are way bigger than them. And I understand this is fan made, and it's a Groot fan made group, grassroots as they call it. But it doesn't matter, right? The laws are the laws, businesses, and you have to abide by them. And I know this is not the message you want to hear, but there's only one lesson to be learned here. There's no sense of comfort that you're going to find in any of this stuff because you need to look at those numbers. If you're paying out over $100,000 worth of prize money, if you're going into the 200,000s, into the 300,000s, there's a lot of money moving there. And somebody's going to want a slice of that. It's just natural, guys. Don't think that a fan grassroots movement is going to do this without, raising any eyebrows with investors, with anybody else. Even if you're an investor in a company, you'd be going, hey, wait a minute, how come you're not charging these guys a percentage? They're using the games in a commercial way when they don't have commercial licenses. That's really what this is all about, guys. Licensing. And the reason that Panda is able to do this is because they entered into a licensing first. Remember? Be smarter, cheat, or be first. Be first. Be first. Right? If Smash Tour would have gotten the license first, they wouldn't be seeing any of these problems. But they didn't. Don't work for free. If you're good at something, always charge. Remember, whenever you engage with these companies, you're always doing business. It doesn't matter what they say. Yeah, Nintendo says it cares about Smash Brothers. Morally, maybe, but at the end of the day, their duty is to care about money. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. I wish I had better news for you, but it looks like bad news unless they get a license. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.